Hi, I'm here in Newport, Rhode Island on what they call the Cliff Walk. This walk goes on for miles and miles, and it goes right past my son David's new college, Salve Regina University. We dropped him off here 2 weeks ago for football camp. We're back now to move him into his dorm, and we are here for a couple of days just for a little vacation. My husband and I, our anniversary is in August, so over the years we've always tried to get away for about 2 days for a mini vacation, but we always only go within driving distance. We usually just go to the Jersey Shore. Now that we have David up here, we made Newport our little vacation destination. We don't ever go far or long because we want to be near Robbie in case of an emergency. But I usually like to go for long walks on the beach by myself. This is, I guess you could say, my meditation time. This is time that I like to spend with God, and I feel very close to Him when I'm on the beach, and I feel like He speaks to me. So the Cliff Walk, I'm going to call my I don't know what I'll call it, my Cliff Walk wisdom, I suppose, words of wisdom or meditations, I don't know. It's really just sort of a journal. Robbie's not here with me physically, but he's in my mind and in my heart, and I talk to God about him. And as I walk, I have all these mini revelations about life, and I'm going to just talk about it and just kind of share my thoughts on video. I don't really expect anybody to watch it. It's more for my own reference so that I can go back and watch it. I'm sort of really just speaking to myself, just sort of thinking out loud. Believe it or not, in my own time in the world, I'm really not a big talker. I'm more of a listener. I'm usually the one that stays quiet and likes to hear what everybody else has to say. So this is just sort of a way for me to journal my thoughts. And if you want to come along on this walk with me, you're welcome to follow along. Oh, and one thing I want to get out of the way right from the beginning, because I know people are going to notice this. Yes, I have 2 pairs of glasses on, and that's because I can't see my phone without my glasses on. I need the sunglasses on for the sun, and I do not own prescription sunglasses yet because I haven't had time to go to the eye doctor and get prescription sunglasses. So yes, I look like a dork. Try not to be distracted by that and just look at the ocean and the pretty view. Hi, it's August 14th, and I'm doing the Cliff Walk for the first time. And there's a couple things that I want you to see. I am on the paved part of the walk right now, but as we go on, if you look that way, you'll see that it turns into cliffs, and there's people actually walking on the rocks. And as I look at the water and the waves, I'm thinking, oh, how Robbie would love this so much. But it's also very dangerous, and he would be completely oblivious to the danger that's here, and he would just giggle and laugh. But yet I'd be a nervous wreck watching him, making sure he doesn't get hurt. And on the last patch of rocks, there was an elderly couple that were stuck on the rocks, and their daughter was yelling at them and having a fit because she said, I'll never forgive you for this, because she was a nervous wreck that her parents were going to get hurt. And I stayed and I helped her because I completely related to her situation. Yesterday, it was pouring rain here. Crummy. And when I dropped David off, we were all crying. He's crying because he's leaving his girlfriend and all his friends. My husband and I are crying because our baby's leaving and we know we're going home to an empty house. And the rain was a perfect metaphor for how we felt yesterday, full of tears and waves of emotion. And as these waves are crashing on the rocks, you know, I just completely related to, that's how it feels on the inside. But today it's absolutely gorgeous. It's 73 degrees. There's no humidity. There's an ocean breeze. And it's a new day. And geez, I just can't believe, you know, the metaphor of this. And David is off today at his first football practice for his new team, starting a new life. I'm starting a new life. I look at these waves roll in and out, and it makes me think of my video blog with Robbie, you know, in and out, up and down like a roller coaster. You know, one day we're at the zoo, the next week the police are coming, you know, then the next week we're at the beach and happy, and the next week he's got a seizure, you know, it's not that order, but that's how, you know, it's up and down, happy, sad, and it's difficult, you know, it's not easy, it's not an easy road, but it's a beautiful road. And it's a lot like this, you know, cliff walk that I'm on. You know, this is what people want. They want the paved, easy road. When it came time to, when further back it was high tide and the waves were rolling up over the walk, and people were stopping because they didn't want to get their feet wet. And I said to people, I said, what's the matter? Nobody wants to get wet? And I just walked right through and let my feet get wet because I couldn't care less if the waves come and hit me. Not just to parents of special needs kids, but to all of us. You know, life's not always perfect and beautiful. It's not always easy. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes we get wet. But that's life, and that's a beautiful road. And going through rough patches, walking on those cliffs, is what makes us stronger. You know, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want a boring life. You know, on my right side I've got these gorgeous mansions, man in all his glory, and then on my left side I just can't get my eyes off of the beauty of these waves and these cliffs, and this is God in all his glory. And I'm an interior designer for a living, and I could not care less about the houses, because this to me is so much more beautiful, this rocky road.